Hi everyone, Tracy.bish here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Central Victoria, Australia. Welcome to Crafting with me on Thursday. It is the 21st of July. So happy to have you here. If you're new here, welcome. I thought I'd do something a little bit different. It's quite cold here in my studio, so I've got my heater going on under my desk and I'm sitting at my desk. So rather than standing and being cold, I thought I would take full advantage of that heater because it's been freezing here in Central Victoria for the last couple of days. We've had a really good day actually. I shouldn't say freezing. It's been a lovely sunshine day, but the breeze has been cold and I've been stuck inside all day. So how's everyone going? What are you up to? Please pop on and say hello. If you're new here, let me know where you're watching from. I know I've got a few people on. Hi Deborah, how are you? So nice to have you here. So what's been exciting this week? I really haven't done a real lot. My husband has been crook with the flu for the last couple of weeks, so I've been working every day for the last couple of weeks. He's feeling a little bit better today, which is nice. Hi Glenda, how are you? But other than that, it's pretty much just work and that's it. So super boring for me, really. Oh, you're good, Deborah, that's awesome. So a few little things that we're going to go through in just a minute while everyone's popping on. I've got some announcements. Today's crafting, the card that we're going to create today is actually from the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. I have a new one for July. It's using the Lovely in Linen suite from the annual catalogue, which is a gorgeous suite. I will admit I don't have the bundle. I've only got the DSP, so my card for that bundle tutorial is just using that DSP. Hi Pam, how are you? And I thought what would be fun, now today I've had a bit of a scratchy voice and a bit of a sore throat. I've just had a Vicks Vapor Drop, so hopefully that helps me out. But I'm hoping to do a second card with you all if you're interested using that tutorial bundle. But I thought what I'd do for something a little bit different is I'd choose a different stamp set and different DSP, and we'd make a card from that tutorial but using different products. So I can show you that bundle tutorials are great inspiration. You don't have to have everything that they're using in the tutorials to use them as inspiration. So if I can get through that and I don't have any issues with my throat, we'll do a second card as well. So that's super exciting. Hi Marion. Marion's been busy cooking, baking, and getting a new pantry. That's awesome. Okay, so what else did I want to tell you? So yeah, we'll be using one of the new celebration items. So right now through this month and next month is celebration, where for every $90 here in Australia that you purchase product, now that's before paying for postage, you can choose a free item from the celebration catalogue. This is the perfect time to grab some extra supplies, and even if you're getting glues and dimensionals and all those consumable things that we use throughout the year, stock up if you can and purchase them and get your free products from the celebration catalogue. Now these are while stocks last, so we're all right here in Australia right now. We haven't sold out of anything, but over in the US they have sold out of a couple of items. So not to say that it won't happen here. So if there is a product in here that you're really wanting, all I can say is make your order and get that item now. Don't miss out on it. Hi Judith, how are you? And there's some really great products in here. Like I said, we're going to use one of the products tonight on our card if I can get through to it. And it's one of the $180 spans, which is a really, I think, is a really nice set. You get a DSP pack as well as a stamp set. So it's this one here. It's called The Wonderful World. And these papers are really, really pretty. So I'm excited to do that one for you. All right, so I have a few on. Welcome everyone. I hope that you're having a really great week and you're ready to see a little bit of crafting. I'm going to pop the camera down and we'll go through a few of our little announcements before we get started in our crafting, and then we'll get going. So Oh, Deborah loves the set. Yes, me too. Me too. All right, so let's pop the camera down really quickly. Oh, it's Marianne's favourite set. That's awesome. I just love that you can get the DSP with the stamp set. So you're getting like an added bonus there of 2 products all in one. All right, so before we get started, this is this month's hostess code. If you're placing an order, please use that host code. If you forget it, it doesn't matter too much. I can get Stampin' Up to put it on. All right, so Tracy's Sunday challenge for this week is, the theme is metallics. Did you see the video that I did? If not, it is here on YouTube. You can check that one out. Here is my sample card, and what's really great is this has a mini pocket with a gorgeous little tag that can go inside. You can pop gift cards on that as well. So this is the one that I created using the Lights Aglow DSP, which is gorgeous, so pretty. And I used Balmy Blue. I'm not really sure why I went with the whole Balmy Blue colour. It's what I picked and what I went with. That does go in a little bit easier than what I'm showing. Let's try and work it out. Not sure what's in the road. So it makes its own little tag there using the celebration dies. And I've just pulled that little bow out. So let's add this bow. So on Sunday I actually created another card, but I went with a different colour combo using the same DSP paper. I love this paper. It's a specialty paper with lots of gold foiling. I stuck with the gold foil for the pocket, but here we have this one here. This one has been stamped with Versamark and heat embossed in gold, and then I watercoloured quickly with all the colours. This one here I stamped in the Memento Tuxedo black ink and used my stamping blends to colour in. And this is Highland Heather with gorgeous grape in the background. And again, a cute little tag that goes inside the pocket, and we stamped inside as well. I thought this was really a cute little witchy card, perfect for Halloween, but uses those beautiful metallics as well. If you would like to join in this week's challenge, please do. You've still got time. I'll have a new challenge up Sunday morning at 8:30, so you can join me here live if you want. But you can join in the challenge. It's so much fun. It's always good to see what everyone else creates. Just create your project or your card, take a photo of it, head over to my Facebook page, and at the top of the post I've got a pinned challenge post there. Just pop your card in the comments there. And it's always good to see what everyone's creating. Go over and have a look what everyone's creating. Leave them a comment as well. It's always nice to get a nice little comment as well. All right, so that is what this week's challenge is. For anyone who places an order this month, especially if they're using the hostess code, I have this gorgeous handmade card that we created a couple of weeks ago, last week actually. It's using one of the beautiful DSPs in the mini catalogue, as well as a sweet stamp and bundle set. So I love this soft seafoam. These cards are actually a free celebration item that you can choose, and they do come with envelopes as well. So let me show you the envelope. There's 20 in all. Soft seafoam is one of the colours, and then you can also, in the pack, there's soft seafoam and pool party. So let me show you the pool party one. It's slightly different. So you're going to get 10 of each in the pack. So maybe you want to do a $90 order and choose this as your free gift. And then beautiful envelopes ready to go. So everyone will receive one of those placing an order with me this month, as well as the bundle tutorial, which I did show this card. We created this card the first week of this month. These have some wonderful projects in there. You're going to have full colour photos, the supplies and measurements, and the instructions. And there we have it. So everyone will receive this will be emailed to you. And also, For this month, we have the Simple Sweet Stampers bundle tutorial. This will also be emailed out with the other bundle tutorial for any order this month. Next month, I'm going to change it around a little bit. For anyone who purchases over $100, you'll receive both tutorials. If you purchase under $100, you'll receive this month's tutorial through this one. And both will also receive the cards. I do see that this one has last month's title. They have changed it and I have updated it, so if you are placing an order or if you are purchasing this tutorial bundle, which you can do so on my my blog, it has the new title page, so don't worry about that. So this has some gorgeous cards in it. I'm going to give you can see all the some of the cards there at the front. Give you a quick flick through. This also has all the measurements and instructions of the cards that we're creating in the bundle. Let me show you the card that I created this month, and that's the one we're going to create first. So this one here. These are very simple cards, and they're simple for a reason. They're called Simple Sweet Stampers Tutorial Bundle. It's designed for beginner stampers or for people who are just starting out, to help you, if you choose that suite, how to use that suite and how to create some beautiful cards. Thanks for the thumbs up, everyone. And so they are simple cards, but they're also gorgeous as well. So this is the card that we're going to be creating first. It has soft seafoam as our card base. And I'll show you the DSP in just a second, because I will admit this suite is not one that I've purchased everything for. I have the DSP. I wasn't overly fond of the stamp set or the die set, so I didn't buy them. And I suppose we can't have everything in the catalogue, so it's one of those things that I have to choose carefully. But when I'm part of this bundle tutorial, we all get to vote, and sometimes I don't get everything that I really like, and that's fine. It just means that I'll focus on the DSP more so than anything else. So we have Evening Evergreen as our matting, basic white for the inside of our card. We have the that is just gone out of my head. I keep going to say Peekaboo Peach. It's Pale Papaya. I was working with Peekaboo Peach with my team last week, so that's why I had it in my head. And let me show you the DSP that is in this gorgeous paper. So there's a couple of designs in here that I really like, and some that I'm not overly fond with. I really do love this one, which is what we're using today, as well as this one here, which is the opposite side. Beautiful pale papaya on one side. I don't know how you'd use that one too much, but there's some really nice designs there. I love these flowers, and this is actually these flowers are in the stamp set, which are really quite cute. Beautiful blue there. Soft succulent. To me, that's just, it's too much, but I know lots of people really like this DSP. So we're going to use those ones on this card. And I've also brought in the stamp set for our sentiment, because I have only gone with the DSP from this pack. I've used the Charming Sentiments, which is a really great bundle in the annual catalogue. You have so many different varieties of sentiments in this one, and if you get the bundle, it actually has 2 lots of dies that can frame your sentiments, but then you've got a few added extras here with candles and flowers, stars and hearts. Really great set. I haven't played with this one as much as I really want to. I've got to get in and actually use this bundle a little bit more. I've also brought in the stylish shape dies. I will use these a ton all year, so if there's one die set that I highly recommend, it's this one, because I think you'll get so much use out of it. And our beautiful decorations that we're using on the card are the solid faceted gems. These are in the annual catalogue as well. All right, so we can get started. I'm actually going to cut down this piece of DSP. Oh, Pam likes the purple one. Yeah, I do too. The stamping blends on that card is just so much prettier than using the watercolouring. I think the watercolouring really washed it out just a little, so never mind. That's all good. I'm just trying to look for my measurements so I have the right one. 3 7/8. By 5 5/8. Okay. Now we're doing a little bit of die cutting with this one. So with our other piece of DSP, I need to get out one of our squares, and I'm using the second largest square for our DSP. Our largest one we're going to cut from the pale papaya, and then from our matting piece, which is going under our DSP. So let me bring this in. This one here, this is a little tip for you. So that's going to sit on the card there like that. I'm actually going to use this piece and cut from the middle that banner, and that will save a little bit of cardstock for us as well. Okay, let's bring the cut and emboss machine in. Just interesting, how many people have this stylish shape dies already? I think since we lost our layering dies that we had that just retired not long ago, I was so excited to see these come out. So we're just going to run that DSP piece through. That gives us a nice little square, and it's got some great stitched detail on the side. You probably can't see that too much with the DSP, but it's gorgeous. And you can actually cut off, die cut more pieces with the middle of our matting. I'm just going to die cut that label, but use what you have. Make sure you're getting good bang for your buck. And lastly, I'm just going to chop off this so it goes all the way through a little bit better. And I've just grabbed this out of my scrap bin and run that through. Judith, you've had fun with the challenge this week. I haven't had a chance. I did quickly see your cards. You did too, but I haven't had a chance to leave a message yet, so I'll get to that tonight, I promise. But thank you so much for joining in. All right, so we have all our pieces ready to go. I'm just going to layer up some of our card pieces just so we've got a little bit more room on the table. Going to layer our DSP to the early evening evergreen card. And there's a nice little border all the way around. We can also glue that straight down to our card base. Of course, the card has a little bit of pop-up with our squares. Can't do a card without a little bit of dimension. So we're just going to add these two together. So like I'm going to show you in the next card, you can take this design and use any DSP, any stamp set that you have, and create a card exactly like it, but it'll look different because of the different supplies that you're using. All right, so we have our banner here. Let's grab out, we can do congratulations again. Yeah, let's do that. Some really good sentiments in this one. You pretty much covered for everything, which I love when there's a stamp set out that really covers you for all sorts of different occasions. So we're going to stamp that with the Versamark. And because I've had this sitting on my desk, I'm just going to use my embossing buddy to make sure I don't get any stray powders anywhere. And we're going to heat emboss this with white powder. I think white with a dark cardstock colour really pops it up. Marion doesn't have the dies yet. That's okay, because you can just come over and grab mine. Judith has it and she uses it heaps. Yes, it's one of those ones that I just don't think you'll realise how often you'll use it until you have it. But it's so nice to have the layers and some really good shapes. You've got circle, you've got squares, and you've got the banners. So the only thing missing from that previous set is the ovals. So I'm going to bring my heat tool in, just melt this powder. I love how much the white, once it's melted, really pops off the darker colour. When it's on black, it's gorgeous. I'm gonna grab, I've just got, in my craft room, I keep an old rag. And to get rid of that powder, I'm just going to rub that off. You need to make sure that you give it a chance to cool down a little bit, otherwise you're going to rub the embossing off. But it only takes a few seconds, you don't have to wait too long. Let's grab out some dimensionals and add a few down. And then we're almost finished. How easy is this card? Pop that in the middle, add some dimensionals to the back. Because the soft succulent is a light colour, I'm still going to add the basic white on the inside. You could probably get away with it being able to write on it and not have a white insert, but I just think it'll finish it off with that white insert. Now these gems, the solid faceted gems, are in the annual catalogue. These I think are the best ones in the catalogue. I love the bright colours: Balmy Blue, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Melon Mumbo, Pool Party, and I thought this was Evening Evergreen. It's not, it's actually Mossy Meadow, but I think it works really well with this as well. So I'm not too phased that they're not the same. They look really good on the card. Alrighty. Now for the inside of the card, I'm also going to grab, when I cut down my piece of DSP, there's also a little bit that's left over. I'm just going to attach that to the bottom of the basic white cardstock, and that just gives it, ties it, the card in from the front to the inside. And I'm leaving it blank. I'm not going to stamp inside. if you're making this card, you could definitely stamp another sentiment inside. It's a little bit bigger, so I can just chop off the excess like that. And let's attach this to the inside. Alrighty, so the second card that we're going to make, I actually haven't made one yet. We're going to be making it all together. But I will show you the inspiration from the bundle tutorial. Look at that. So cute. Really, really pretty. And perfect for male and female, I think. You could change this to be like one of the masculine colours inside, and it would look really good for a masculine card. Although these are not flowers or anything, so it's not very feminine. Alright, so let me show you the card that we're going to grab the inspiration from with the bundle tutorial. The card is actually done by Patty Dolan. So this one here, and I thought this looks a very simple design, but I think changing it up with different DSP, it's going to look really nice. So what I did grab was the Wonderful World stamp set, that one here, and the DSP. Let me show you the DSP. So you get a full pack of 12 by 12 with, as your free item. You're getting the stamp set and the full pack with a $180 order, which is amazing. Now this is for this month and next month, so you've got a little bit of time to get your order in, but it is while stocks last, so yeah, don't wait too long. But really, really pretty. You could certainly cut some of these ones down and just use them as your focal pieces on cards, which I have seen people do. I think they look amazing. If you don't mind fussy cutting, sit in front of the TV one night and fussy cut those out, you'd get a lot of cards made with just that one sheet of DSP by doing that. But I really like this design here. This is using the Orchid Oasis card, or the colour, and that's what I went with. So I have my card base already cut down. This is basic white thick cardstock. I always use the thick for my card bases. So it's a little bit more thicker. Oh, Marion has the stitch sets, yes. Oh, thank you, everyone. All right, so I did grab out and cut down that piece of DSP. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer and just cut it down a little bit more. So let me show you that card again so you can see it. So she has cut it fully out and then just cut it in half and turned it over, or used another piece. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out the piece and then cut it at 2.5 inches. So I'll have this one on top, this one below. Cute. And I did grab out some of that beautiful Orchid Oasis cardstock that I'm going to layer down on the bottom. And she used the Quatrefoil tile embossing folder. I love this one. I've used this one a ton already. So we're going to emboss in the Quatrefoil. But what's really great is if you have this bundle tutorial, you could use another embossing folder. You could use different DSP, different stamp set, because I'm actually going to use that Charming Sentiments stamp set again. And we are going to also grab the Stylish Shapes, and I'm thinking we might use maybe the second largest. I just grabbed a piece, yep, so that fits. I actually just grabbed this out of my scrap bin, thinking that, well, whatever size I'll use will be able to fit that, so it's a great way to use that down. And I've got a piece of basic white. We're going to layer that with the next one down. So this is the third largest. So we can cut those ones down. So let's bring in the cut and emboss machine to do our die cutting and embossing. And once again, this card's going to go together really, really quickly as well. So let's emboss first. I have so many new embossing folders that I'm just dying to use. I'm not sure whether that's a 3D or not. I think it must be. Let's see. There we go. I usually write on it when it's a 3D. It's not a 3D. But look at this. That's absolutely gorgeous. So in the new mini catalogue, I've actually got quite a few of their embossing folders, and I'm looking forward to using the wintry, snowy ones for Christmas cards. I'm super excited to start with the Christmas cards, and I know we're in July, and a lot of people are doing the Christmas in July, so I don't really feel too bad. But you're going to see a lot more Christmassy stuff coming out soon. I'm sort of focusing a little bit on the celebration for now, just so you can see what's available and play with those while they are available for free. But then I'll start working on a bit more of the Christmas themed, Halloween themed. Gonna have to do that as well, because that's always fun. All right. Just going to pop my dies away. Always so worried I'm going to lose them on my desk somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to add our DSP down. There should be a little bit of a border on the three sides. So a nice even border there. I can hear my voice starting to go. Let's pop the bottom one down. I'm really hoping, because my husband's had this cold, flu, whatever it is, for 2 weeks, that I'm going to get away with it, but I'm being positive. So we have those two down. I'm going to add that quatrefoil embossed Orchid Oasis down over the top. And then we just need to work out what sentiment we would like to pop down. So we have that circle to use. I want to bring in this stamp here because that's what's in the background here. We're going to stamp that one, and I'm not sure whether I'll stamp that 2nd generation or 3rd generation, just depending. But what sentiment do you think we should use? So it's got to be able to fit in the middle. There is Just For You. Hey There. Thank You is also a really good one to pop on a card. What do you guys think? Everything Cool Be Okay is a nice one too. This is a really nice one that would go well with that sentiment. Glenda loves the DSP, yes. Oh, Marion writes a little note for her embossing folder so she can run them straight through. I have tried to always put down that it's a 3D, so I know to use my grey plate 4, because I've been caught with that one before, but yeah, sometimes I'm just not that organised. Marion says, just for you. All right, let's get that out. Yeah, so that's actually really small compared. Oh no, that'll be fine. Let's do that one. All right. So I can stick that one down on a block. We have this one down already. And I'm going to grab just a scrap piece of card or paper to work out whether we want to do 2nd generation or 3rd generation, because I haven't made this card before. I'm not really sure what's going to work best, but Orchid Oasis is the colour, which has really, really worked on me. I really like it. So we could do that one or 3rd, and then if we stamp over the top, oh, I think the 2nd, it's light, but it's not, you can still see it really well. So let's bring this one in. Stamp that one down. That is gorgeous. Now I didn't grab any embellishments out to use. Oh, that is really pretty. So do you think we need to have embellishments or not? And I'm actually going to pop that one up. And we might just glue that one straight down. So I think I have embellishments in my drawer in this beautiful Orchid Oasis colour. Let me have a quick look and see if I can pop my hands on them really quickly. Yep, it was right at the front, which is amazing. There we go. Embellishments always, yes. Thanks, Judith. Alrighty. So I think I want to use the small ones. Oh, that is so pretty. And I think let's stamp on the inside as well, so the card is done. Never have too much bling. You were so right, Glenda. I think this card has turned out absolutely beautiful. So there we have it. Let me bring in Patty's card. This is from the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. See how you can grab the inspiration from one design? You'll have all the instructions and everything there. You can change it around to what you have. So even if you don't have the Lovely in Linen bundle or the suite, you can still use the whole design and just create a different card using what supplies you do have, which is a great way of using all that DSP and the stamp sets that you have. And that's what it's all about, is using what you have. All right. So now if you don't live in Australia, you can purchase this bundle tutorial on my blog. But if you do live in Australia, you can get it free just by placing an order Don't forget, you're sort of double dipping, triple dipping throughout this month and next month with Celebration. You can get, for every $90 you spend, you get to choose a free item from this Celebration catalogue. And I'm actually just looking for my other card that we created tonight. It's on my desk somewhere. There it is. And yeah, so you can definitely swap things around. This, what we used for tonight's card was the Wonderful World bundle, which is a $180 spend. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for popping in and for crafting with me. I hope you've enjoyed the 2 cards from this bundle. And yeah, I'll be back on Sunday with another challenge. So if you're free on Sunday morning at 8:30, please pop on and join me, or watch the replay later on. If you are new here, please subscribe. That way you'll never miss any of my future videos. And yeah, if you want to join in the challenge, please do so. It's always fun to see what everyone creates and different fresh faces on there as well. Okay, everyone, have a wonderful night. Enjoy your Friday tomorrow and your wonderful weekend, whatever you're up to. And I'll see you all really soon. Okay, bye-bye.